dogs are around, even in my own yard.
Right.
Yay! It's been fun. All right, so we are live on YouTube and we're live out here. And it's just really nice. It's nice to have everybody together and enjoying a yoga practice. Oh, let's start with eyes closed, chest high, sitting up and finding that place in that space where you enjoy being on your mat. That comfort that the mat brings, the realization that we've arrived. Notice the sounds around you, whatever they are. If you're inside, maybe you can hear the birds chirping outside. Or you can listen to our birds. We have lots of birds out here. Find an intention that brings so much joy to your heart. Just filling up your heart with love and appreciation for this moment right here and now. Where nothing else matters but you on your mat. Let that peace and love fill your heart as you take a long, deep breath in. And then a big sigh to let it go. And then gently open your eyes and just take a moment to notice your surroundings. Notice where you are as you extend your arms out nice and wide. And then shift. Little upper body twist from side to side. Nice and slow, nothing fast, and really feel the body move in that upper body and feel the breath as you move from right to left. And then take your twist all the way over to your right and hold it open. And you can notice your surroundings, notice where you are at this moment. And then come back to center and find that twist from upper body side to side. And then move all the way over to your left and extend your chest up nice and high as you breathe. And find your twist once more. And as you hold your twist, notice if you're holding your breath and see if you can not hold your breath and hold it over to the right once more and then breathe. And come back to center and see if there was a difference and shift it from side to side when you actually focus on the breath. You should find a little difference within the body. And then hold it over to your left and breathe. You can feel the chest rise and fall, expanding. And come back to center. Take your arms above your head, take a long breath up and in. And gaze up, reverse your palms as you draw them high. And then exhale, release the arms. Reach the arms up, lift up, reverse your palms as you gaze up nice and high. Big breath in and exhale, let it go. Good, once more. Lift up, reverse and lift, and release. Take your arm, left arm to your side of your mat or the side of the grass or wherever you are, and lift your right arm up. And then shift your chest up as you're looking up towards the sky, the ceiling. And release all the way down. Shift that opposite arm up. And then shift your chest, open the chest as you gaze up. And release. Take one more long breath up and in. Reverse your palms as you gaze up and find a little back bend. And release all the way by your side. Nice. Let's go ahead and come to our hands and our knees. And you can flex your feet and point your toes behind you as you lift the feet up. So just flex and point, and the feet are lifted. Nice. Push those palms into your mat as you draw your chest up and gaze up. So your chest is going to come right between your biceps. And you're going to flex and point and circle the ankles around one direction and then the other, saying good morning, good afternoon, or even good evening if you're watching this later, to your feet. And then go ahead and set your feet down and draw your hips back. Walk your arms out nice and long. Child's pose. Stretch through your spine. Walk your hands over to the right. Feel the right side of your mat. Really feel it. Embrace it. Take your right palm, reach it all the way down as you draw your left arm up and around in a circle. And then reach it forward and lift it up and around in a circle. A few more. And then after this next one, leave your left arm all the way up and then open your chest and gaze up. And make sure you're breathing. Try not to hold the breath. And circle that left palm all the way down. Nice. Take a long breath. And then walk your hands as if your hands were feet all the way over to the left side. Taking little steps. Reach all the way over. Really draw the right hip to the right side as you take that long stretch. Left palm stays down. Put the right arm up in big circles. And then lift that right arm all the way up. Open your chest as you gaze up. And circle the right palm down. And walk your hands back to center. Long stretch. And then roll, keep your palms right where they are. Roll to your hands and your knees. Flex your feet and rock your hips forward and back. Your knees can be slightly spread. They don't have to be right underneath your hips. Pull that belly in as you move forward and back. And then start to come so far forward that you drop your feet flat and then you drop your hips. And then lift your hips back up and back. So we're not coming into cobra on our belly. We're actually almost forming an upward dog. That feels so nice to the back. Let's do a few more. Use your breath. On this next one, come all the way forward, draw up your hips. See if you can extend your legs back and look over your right shoulder. And then over the left shoulder. One more time, right? And left. Come back to center. Gently bend your elbows and lower your chest. Nice. Go ahead and draw your arms all the way out in front. Reverse your palms and take a long stretch. And lift the arms up. Keep your gaze down. Shake your upper body from side to side, rolling over the ribs. Few more breaths. Roll right over those ribs. Come to center, plant your palms, flex your feet. Go ahead and draw your hips back, nice and slow, and up. Pedal it out in your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Walk your hands towards your feet. Bend your knees and shift your upper body from right to left. Let the head, the gaze come all the way down towards your feet and ragdoll your upper body. And then slowly roll yourself up. One vertebrae at a time. Hands are hanging, shoulders back. Lift up and back. Ah, a little back bend. Arms reach out to fold. Fingertips to shins, half lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Nice. Walk your hands all the way back out. Come to your high plank. Take your time, no rush. And then lower your chest and find cobra. So coming from the chest up instead of the hips, chest down. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. And then roll your chest down. Push all the way back. Lift your hips, downward dog. Pedal it out, right and left knee. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet as you shift from side to side. Fingertips to shins, half lift chest this time. Lift up nice and tall. Exhale, fold. Roll it up like a rag doll. Shoulders back. Chest lifts up and back.
I'm sorry.
Exhale. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm
Hi,
sorry.
puppy.
She's a good dog.
Half lift chest.
I think she wants to join you guys. Lulu,
And
come
fold. Walk your hands all the way out. High plank.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
She's a good dog.
And slowly lower your chest.
Lulu, come here.
Lift up. Cobra.
Lulu.
Exhale, release. Push all the way back, child's pose. Forehead down, take a long breath. Go ahead and roll up, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Bend the right and left knee to walk it out and shake your head looking underneath your armpits this time. Look between your hands and this time walk to the front of your mat as you fold. Shake your hips right and left. Half lift chest. And fold. Good. Roll yourself up once more. Take a big long breath up. Front of your mat as you reach back. hands by your side. Nice. Take your feet and open them up to the edge of your mat. And take both arms above your head. Grab your left wrist as you reach over to the right. And then circle down, holding onto that left wrist. Continue holding on the left wrist and lift yourself back up. Big circle around over to the right. Big circle. Reach all the way over to the right. And once more. And when you come up to the right, hold here and look up. And then reach all the way back up to center and grab your right wrist as you reach to the left. Really pull that right hip. Take a long stretch and we're going to pull down around, big circle. Hold onto your wrist. Try not to let it go and come back over to the left. Big circle. Over to your left. Once more. And hold. This time look up right underneath your right armpit, your right elbow. Back to center and fold with your legs nice and wide. Bend your knees, shift it from side to side. Half lift your chest. Exhale, fold. And lift all the way up. Take a big back bend. Stand nice and tall, bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment to come back to your intention as you breathe. Notice the body is warming up. Walk your feet together. Lift your arms above your head. Swan dive, fold. Bring your hands to the mat. We're going to bend our knees and step our left foot back. Stepping right back into warrior one as you draw your arms up. Step nice and tall. Breathe here. And then take your arms out to the side and open the chest, moving from left to right. Good. Next time you come to the right side, hold. Hold to the right and focus in on your breath. Good. One more breath. And then continue that movement, left and right. All the way back to center. Take your arms, lift them high. Find a back bend, really bend the right knee. And bring your hands to the mat. Step your left foot to the front of your mat. Shake it out, bending right and left knee. Half lift your chest. Fold. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time as you draw your arms nice and high and find your back bend. Push the soles of the feet into the mat and fold. Good. Hands to the side of your feet. Bend your knees. Send your right foot back. Warrior one. Right heel is at a 45-degree angle as you draw up. Reach up nice and high. Take a little back bend. Push into that bent left knee. And then open the arms nice and wide. Good. Let's go ahead and shift side to side. Next time you come to the left, go ahead and reach over in that twist and hold. Pull your left knee to stay center. So if you notice your left knee is opening out to the side, pull it center as you twist. So find that resistance. Shift from side to side. Come all the way back to center. Both arms reach up. And bring your hands to the mat. Step your right foot to the front of your mat. Bend the right and left knee to shake it out. Half lift your chest. And fold. Roll it up. Big swan dive to lift up and back. Hands to the mat. Step both your feet back, one at a time. And slowly come to your chest. Find your chaturanga. And lower your chest. Stay here. Take your arms in front of you. Clasp your hands. Reverse your palms. Lift your chest just a little higher and really roll on those ribs right and left. Engage your belly, engage your core. Shifting right and left. Come back to center. One more cobra. Lift up as high as you can. Firm your palms and look over the right and left shoulder. Good. Forehead comes down. Draw your hips all the way back. Nice and slow, child's pose. And breathe through that low back. Roll slowly to your hands and your knees. Bring your knees right underneath your hips and take your left leg and reach it back. Rotate your right foot to the side of your mat and come to a modified side plank. See if you can leave your left leg lifted as you draw your left arm overhead. Tap your left toe, arch all the way through your side of your body, then bring your elbow to knee. Tap your knee, and then reach long, stretch. Tap your fingers, tap your toe, and then reach elbow to knee. Reach all the way over, elbow to knee. Let's do 4 more. And then reach everything out. Come back to that right knee. Keep your left leg up and lift it up above your hip. Bend the knee, and we're going to rotate the knee into the chest. So pull it in. Hold, and then reach it back. Pull it in, hold, and reach it back. Do 3 more. More. Last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Reach it back. Lift it up, and then bring your left knee down. Take your right leg, pull it back. Rotate onto that left foot on the side of your mat. Draw your right arm up. Reach your toes down and extend, really arching through your hip. Pull the right arm forward. Hold. We're not there yet. We're not moving yet. We're holding. Where are we going? We got nowhere to go. Elbow to knee. Here we go. Now, take it slow. Use your breath. Three more. Last one, hold and release. Come all the way back around. That left leg or right leg stays back. Bend your knee. Pull the knee into the chest. Slow hold and release. And pull it in. Do 2 more. And 1 more. Hold the leg up. Hold it up, breathe it up. And then bring it down. Take your knees nice and wide as you can, and reach back. Extended child, forehead down. Good, now with our hips open in this extended child, reach your hands over to the right, as far as you can. Take your left arm, circle it up. So you can feel a big hip difference here, opening up the hips, big circles. Right palm is down. See if you can lift your chest, extend your arm, reach around. And then on this next one, lift the arm up and look up to the sky, opening your heart. Palm is facing the ceiling, the sky. Circle it down. Walk your hands all the way over to the left side, as if your hands were feet. Stretch through that right hip, and then draw your right arm up. Open up, circle it around. We're opening our hips, preparing for the next series. One more big circle, and then lift your arm up nice and high. Open your heart. Slowly bring the hand back down and walk it back to center. Walk your hands towards your knees as you come to your hands and knees. Drop your belly, lift your head, and round your spine. Flex your feet, walk your hands all the way out, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Bend the right and left knee. Walk your feet nice and close together and take your right leg, draw it up. Bend your knee and open the right hip. Look under your right armpit. Take your right knee to the right elbow. Slowly shift forward. Right knee to elbow, and then lift it up. Hold. Right knee to right elbow, and lift. 2 more. Nice and slow. You guys should have 1 more. Now shift your right knee to center. Pull it in, shift it to center, and then step your right foot between your hands as you lift up, high crescent. Nice. Take your left knee and just warm up the back of our body. Do a few pulses. Finding our balance. Now stay halfway lifted, halfway down. Open the arms wide. Shift side to side. Pull that right knee center. Should feel so strong. All the way over to the right, hold, and then focus on breathing. Come back to center, arms lift up nice and high. Hands to the front of your mat. Step your left foot forward, fold. Bend the right and left knee. Half lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach all the way back. Swan dive to fold. Palms down, step back, high plank, move through your chaturanga. Take your time, hips up and back. Downward dog, walk it out. Take your left leg, draw it up. Bend your knee and open your hip, look under your left armpit. We're gonna bring that left knee to left elbow nice and slow. See if we can tap. And then lift it up. So we're gonna breathe through the tap. So bring it forward, tap and breathe. Take a breath. And then lift it up. 3 more. Good. On the last one, hold the knee to elbow, hold, and then shift your knee to center. Step your left foot forward as you reach up, high crescent. Finding that balance. Woo. Go ahead and bend the right knee, just shifting up and down, finding strength in our hips and in our balance. And then open those arms up nice and wide, half lifted, half lowered. Shift from side to side. And then on this next, reach to the left, hold. Lift the arms up nice and high, come back to center, take a breath. Hands to the front of your mat, step forward. Shifting out through right and left. Pedal it out. Half lift your chest. Hold. Roll it up, 1 vertebrae at a time, and find a back bend. Swan dive to fold. Stay here and shake it out for a moment. Let the crown come down. Hands to the side of your mat. Take your time, move through your chaturanga. And then when you're done, come back all the way down to your belly. Shift back into child, release your low back. And then shake your hips from right to left. Feeling the ribs roll over the top of your thighs as you shift from right to left. Good. Roll to your belly. Take a moment, bend your knees, and shake your low back out. Windshield wipe your feet. Nice. Extend your legs. Bring your arms out in front. Reverse your palms. This time lift up a little bit higher. Your gaze is still low, but you're lifting up a little higher, really using your core, and bring your toenails down on your mat. Shift from side to side. It's like you're reaching your armpits from side to side. Good. Bring your arms to the right. Let your right elbow come down, lift your left arm up. And then roll on that right hip. Big stretch, circle the left arm around. Big circles. One more, big circle. And bring it all the way back around. Reverse your palms, bring it out, shifting from side to side. Next time you come to your left, draw your left hand down, roll on that left hip, and circle your right arm around. Breathing, moving through the breath. Nice. One more big circle. And then bring both hands down. All right, we're going to bring our palms down. Elbows are right at the edge of our mat. Kind of like cactus. Bend your left knee and then roll over your right hip. And then bring your left knee down. Bend your right knee and roll. Sorry, now you're over your left hip. The first time you were over your right. If you're wondering, that's what the mistake was. One more time, roll. Bend left knee, roll over right hip. Elbows are close to your arms as you roll. Couple more. Keep that rolling. And then on this next one, roll over your right hip and then reach your left arm out and really draw your left knee up. Breathe through the stretch. Roll back to center and let's do the other side. Lift that right knee up, roll over that left hip, extend your right arm. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And back to center. Lift your hips up and back, downward dog. Bend the right and left knee. Hips up and back, oh, big stretch. And then go ahead and bring that right foot up. Bend your knee, open your hip. Send your right knee to the center between your hands. Left heel down, lift up, roll up, warrior two. Breathe. That should feel real good on that hip. Hand into it and then straighten out your right leg. And then bend, go deep and straighten. Bend and straighten. Couple more. Now hold that bent knee and shift your upper body from side to side. Go as far back as you can in either direction. Hold all the way back. Look over your left foot at the back of your mat. Breathing. And then shift side to side. Come back to warrior two. Take your left hand and reach towards your right wrist. And then open it up. Left hand reaches to the right wrist. Open it up. Reach. Tap it if you can and open. A few more. And then come back to warrior two. Now do the same thing. Right arm is going to reach towards the left wrist and open up. Reach towards the left and open up. Let's do three more. Last one. Open up all the way. Straighten out your right leg. Bring your hands toward your shin. Lift up nice and high. Come into triangle. Lift all the way back up. Warrior two. Windmill down. Send your right foot back. Move through your chaturanga. Lift your hips up and back to downward dog. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Go ahead and take your left leg, draw it up, open the knee, bend the knee, open the hip. Step your left foot forward. Turn that right heel back. Warrior two. And then bend and straighten this right leg, or left leg, really bending deeply into that knee. Does anybody have the time? 20 minutes to go. We're on yogi time. Good, really bend. Bend into it, hold, and then shift from side to side. 20 minutes left in your practice. Reach all the way over towards the back of your mat. Hold that twist. Come back to the twisting side to side. And then hold over your left knee. Bend the knee. Get really deep and hold your twist. Come back to center. Take your right arm, reach it to the left, and then open up. Reach. Let's do a few more. And then take that right arm, open it up, and take your left arm and reach it to the right as we open. Just really appreciating you on your mat. Nothing else matters, not a single thing. A few more. Tap and reach. Open up. Straighten out your left leg. Reach your hands to the mat as we come to our triangle. Ankles, shin, maybe all the way up to your thigh to keep that hip nice and open. Long breath, big exhale, and then lift back up, warrior two. Windmill down. Take your left foot back, chaturanga. Reach all the way up and back, downward dog, hips are high. As you bend the right and left knee. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Half lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Hold in your fold here. And then slowly, gently, bend your knees, ragdoll, roll it up. Circle arms back. Good. We're going to take a little standing practice, so just stay where you are. Take your right ankle over the left, and then bend your knee and sit as if you're sitting in a chair. Nice. Take your hands to your heart as you breathe. See if you can sit a little deeper. Take a long breath. Bring your hands and fold your chest. Come elbows to top of your left foot or right foot and knee. Bring your fingertips down if you can. If it's too far, stay where you're at. Bring your palms back together and roll back up. Come back to that chair and release. Shake it out. Good job. So nothing else matters when we're in our balance. Just focus in on where you are. Find it someplace to gaze out in front of you. Take your left ankle to the right knee, opposite side, and sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Breathe here. Just find somewhere to gaze. Start to bring your elbows towards your foot and your knee. it's in your practice, bring your fingertips down. Bring your palms back together, firm into that standing foot. Continue to sit as you draw yourself up, finding that balance, and release it once you're done. Ah, nice. Good. Take a long breath here. Exhale, fold. Shift it from right to left. Roll it up. Take your feet to the edge of your mat once more. Take your arms above your head. Grab that left wrist and pull over to the right side. Circle down and around. Continue to hold on that left wrist. Last two. Reach all the way up and then over to the right. Hold and look up under that left armpit. And release. Swan dive to fold. Half lift chest. And roll it up. As you roll up, grab your right wrist and reach over to the left. Circle it around. Keep holding onto that right wrist, circling from left to right. And then on this next one, reach all the way up and around and reach to that left side. Really pull your right wrist. Release and fold. Half lift chest. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands all the way out. Come all the way back to your high plank. Step your feet a little closer together. Bend the right and left knee. Tapping the knee down in your high plank. Chaturanga. Last one. And then bend your knees and draw your hips all the way back to child's pose. Forehead down. Take those hips to the left and go ahead and send your feet out in front. As you shake your legs and tap the knees out. Shake them from side to side, tap them out. Take your arms nice and high, staff pose, sit up nice and high. And then hinge from your hips to fold. Shake your body from right to left. Slowly roll up. Half lift chest. And fold. Hinge from your hips. Hands by your side as you slowly roll up. And then bend your knees and flatten out your feet. Give yourself a hug, a little yogi hug, humble yogi. And roll all the way down, one vertebrae at a time, to your spine. As you draw your knees from left to right, shaking them out left and right. Good. Draw both knees to the right. Take your right foot and bring it to the top of your left knee. And take your arms above your head for a long stretch. release. Shake your knees from left to right. Draw your knees to the left. Take your left foot to the right knee and hold that long stretch. Back to center. Take your hands to your knees as you pull your knees into your chest and shake it out. Reach between your legs and grab those big toes. Look up at your heels, so look between your heels, and then roll back and come flat on your back. Happy baby, shake it from left to right. Nice, bring the soles of the feet together, bring the knees together, and plant your feet on your mat. Palms are by your side, lift your hips, and start to roll the shoulders underneath your back as you clasp your hands. And hold your bridge. Look straight up. Take a few more breaths in your bridge. Slowly release your hands. Slowly release your shoulders and your spine. Come all the way down on your mat. Take your right arm above your head and extend your right leg long. Roll to your right hip. Use your hand to hold your head and reach back for that left foot. Draw that left heel into your glute as much as you can. Nice long breath. Go ahead and carefully release your left foot. Bring your knee back up. Roll to your spine. Extend your left arm long overhead. Right knee is up, left leg long. Roll to that left hip. Use your hand to support your head and grab that right heel. Pull it into your glute. Carefully release your foot. Go ahead and push your foot back down and you roll onto your back. Draw your left knee into your chest. Give it a hug. Extend the right leg long. Take that left knee and draw it up towards your armpit. Go a little deeper. And bring it back to center. Take your left knee to the right. Hold a twist. Back to center. And switch knees. Pull the right knee in and then extend that left leg long. Give it a tug right to the rib cage. Start to draw the right knee up towards the armpit. Draw it a little bit deeper. Use both hands. Pull that shin up. Take your left knee to the right knee to the left side of your mat. Hold your twist. Slowly come back to center. Give yourself one more hug. Draw your chin to the chest. Give yourself a great big hug. And then release your legs. Open them up as wide as you can. Bring them down to the edge of your mat. Take your arms above your head. One more long stretch. And then bring your hands by your side. Let your palms face up. Breathing in your Shavasana. Start to deepen your breath. Take your arms above your head once more. Draw your legs together. One more long stretch. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a hug. And roll to your favorite side. Go ahead and slowly lift yourself up, coming back to your seated pose. Sitting up nice and tall, come back to your intention. Appreciation for this time on your mat, where nothing else matters. Connecting to that beautiful peace and love within as we focus back on the intention that we set. And use your breath to draw the intention in and then exhale to let it go. Thank you so much for making your way to your mat this day, appreciating your yoga practice, honoring yourself. So much love and so many blessings. Close this practice chanting Om. Take a nice long deep breath in. you, thank you.